Well, hello, what's up? How you all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Hope you're doing great. I'm feeling really good today. I'm a happy man today. It's Friday. It's really beautiful. It's actually such a beautiful, shiny day. I'm feeling really nice. And it's Friday. Friday is the best day of the week. Anyway, hope you guys doing great. Today I'm bringing you tier list, range unit tier list. Now I'm doing this because some of you asked. You asked me before. You asked me yesterday in one video, and I'm more than happy to bring the videos that you desire. I usually do blue unit tier list, purple unit tier list, and yellow unit tier list. Every single, tier lists. But if you desire to see some range unit tier list, infantry unit tier list, I will do it. It doesn't bother me. You can tell me what videos to make, and I will do it. Just remember, it takes time, or I don't have the unit, or it's not fully leveled, so yeah. Anyway, we got greens, blues, purples, and then we go to yellows. Remember, all of them have their own tier list. It doesn't mean that if I put a green unit S and I put a yellow unit D, it doesn't mean that the yellow unit is more useless or worse than green unit. It means that the green unit does very well for its own tier list. For example, green and blue in blue era, purple in purple era, yellow in yellow era. If some units do very well in every single era, I will tell you. So let's get started. Don't remember the name, but they're completely useless. I don't remember all the names. I forget. Because unfortunately, like it or not, there are too many units for me to keep track. So these two right here, you can see the image pretty well. I took some nice screenshots, so you can see it very well. These two right here are completely useless as a range unit. They're probably gonna get some buffs in the future, masteries, but for the moment, useless. These guys right here, the muskets. These ones were really bad before, but after the masteries in blue era, they do really well. This only works in blue era. I don't think in purple era against purple units and yellow units they do really well, but in blue era these guys do really good. So blue era is approaching. 19 September is the new season, and for 1 week, maybe 2, we get blue era. And you can use green units and blue units only, and gray ones, which are the peasants. So you can use these guys right here if you desire. Don't remember the name, Vanguard or something like that. They're not bad, they got buffed too. In blue era they do really well. The explosive arrows, and these guys throw rockets or something with their hands, whatever, bombs. They do really well. Cavalry range, I did put cavalry range here because they do count as range, right? So they're not really that good. Range cavalry, it's really weak in Conqueror's Blade, and I'm happy it is that way because normally in real life these guys will be kinda OP. We don't want that in game, trust me. Cavalry in game is pretty broken, it's not fun to deal with, so they're really weak. Now we're gonna go to the blue ones. Okay, so remember, these guys has their own tier lists, these guys have their own tier list, and so on and so forth. The new tier 3, these guys right here, no. This is a very average unit. It has massive amount of range. The damage is not that bad, but it's very difficult to play because you put them very far away and you shoot. It's complicated to play this unit. Sometimes you do very well, sometimes you don't. It's like a sniper unit. But the further the enemy is, the lower damage you do. So, meh, just average. These guys right here from the Greek season, absolutely not. They throwing rocks. I even forgot their names. I knew it a few seconds ago. Not gonna bother with them, let him be. It's a very bad range unit. Feather crossbowmen, absolutely yes. These guys work in any era. Against purple units, yellow unit, they do very well. They've been buffed last season, they do very good. If you want a nice range unit, a blue one, cheap one, these guys are really good. These guys are the healing archers. Just be. They heal very nicely, but that's all they do. This is a healing unit, they don't do damage, so because there are a lot of blob fights these days, these guys right here are not so bad, but just average because it's just a healing. So you pray that your teammate's gonna stay to the front line and you just heal them up. Zicalia Militia, always S. I think Zicalia Militia works in any era. They're pretty good. Pretty difficult to use, I will say, but their damage is really nice. Zicalia Militia are really good. These guys right here, Janissaries, just B. The problem with them is They could work in purple era, yellow era somehow, but they have no mobility. You put them in place, like these guys, they put themselves there for a few seconds and they cannot move. And to remove them, you have to wait another 2-3 seconds. It's not that great, but the damage is not that bad. It's like a sniper unit, everything. Janissaries are just okay, nothing else. Namkhan archers completely weak. I tried them in blue era. I made a video about them last season, I believe. Or this season, I don't even remember, because I create this number of videos these days. But Namkhan archers are not that great. Vanguard archers, or whatever their name is, they used to be very good. They got buffed masteries, they were really nice, and then they got nerfed pretty severely, and they just disappear, so not that great anymore. These guys, another musket unit, don't really like them so much. They got buff masteries, but not that great, so just B tier. In blue era, you can use these guys, but meh. After that, meh. Demons, Arbalists, absolutely yes. They do very good against cav. You destroy any cav you hit. You destroy chariots, yes, because you slow the chariots permanently. Actually very solid. These guys right here, this Arbalist right here, very good unit. Demons, Arbalists, very good. Rattan Vipers, gonna put him A. This is more of a support unit. But because there is a lot of big blob fights, and there is a lot of shields these days, your poison, not only that it does some decent amount of damage and it's very satisfying to watch, but debuffs and everything like that, it works very well. Rattan Vipers are really nice. For a blue unit, it's very cheap, it works on any era. Solid range unit, really solid. If you love this type of playstyle, not much of a damage, but poison and debuffs on the enemy units and everything, really nice. Fire archers work anytime. You can use fire archers in purple era, yellow era, whenever you want. But in blue era, these guys right here are a monstrosity. Especially now that they have masteries. Blue units don't have fire resistant. So fire archers hurt like a truck. These guys work anytime you want. Even in purple era, even in yellow era, they work really well. So if you desire, go for it. It's really good. It's really good. Outriders. This is Outriders. I do count them as range unit because you throw javelin, so I was thinking it does count as a range unit, right? Pretty good at the moment. You can deal with chariot because you stun them forever. You poke, you're annoying. It's not massive amount of damage, but these guys in blue era are way better. Way better. In purple era, yellow era, not so much. Outriders are not bad. I'm gonna make a video about it maybe next season. I need to level them up though. It's a long grind. Rattan Marksman, just B. Rattan Marksman been very strong for many seasons, but once they got nerfed, Rattan Marksman are not so great anymore. Just an average unit. I think they're very overrated. And then another range unit, we're not gonna count it. As I said, range cavalry. It's not good in Conqueror's Blade, so let it be. Now, we did green, we did blue. This has all their own tier list. Again, I'm explaining because some of you will not understand. Everyone has their own tier list, and I did say which one works against purple and yellow. Now we're gonna go to the purple era. Fusiliers. Fusiliers, if you compare it to other range units, they actually S tier. Now, I wanna explain something else. This is a range tier list. I'm not saying that Fusiliers are S tier normally in the game because there's a lot of shields. I will put them A because there's a lot of shields. However, this is a range tier list. Okay? So we compare this Fusiliers with other range units. Purple range units. I'm not comparing them with infantry or anything. I'm comparing them with the rest of the range units. That's what I do, if you understand what I mean. So Fusiliers are an S tier because they do really well as a range unit. This is a range unit tier list which I show you what range units are the best, not which ones do very well against shields or something. So I hope you understand my point. I'm just trying to make a range tier list to see which range unit it's worth going for. So yeah, Fusiliers definitely S tier. They're really good. Compared to other range units, Fusiliers still doing God's work. I forgot a blue unit, my bad. These guys are Vanguard Archers. I don't know which one are Vanguard Archers. These guys, or these guys, I don't really remember. But Vanguard Archers in Blue Era, not bad. These guys don't work in Purple Era, Yellow Era. I think that they're actually pretty meh. But in Blue Era, really good. So I forgot this blue unit, my bad, apologies. These guys right here, gonna put them only... They did get buff, so they're not that bad. They have the damage, but no one really plays them because they're pretty hard to play. So compared to other range units, meh. Swine Feeders just beat you. I think that their damage is not that great. Compared to other purple range units, not so amazing. But their pikes on the floor can probably deal with Chariot, but the Chariot is not that stupid to run into it, so meh. These guys are completely weak. Ashigaru something, really bad range unit. Imperial Archers not bad, in comparison with other range unit, purple range unit, they do actually pretty good still, so not that bad. Longbows definitely yes. Longbows, in my opinion, they are really good at the moment. They work in any era, they do really well, they have a lot of range, you snipe other range units, you destroy any range unit, like any. Every single one of them, you can snipe them so easily. Longbows are really good. At the moment, longbows are really good. Just try to use them wisely, because against shields you don't do so much, but you do you. Now we're gonna go to the yellow era. We're gonna compare these units to each other. Which one is the best yellow range units? That's how this tier list works. Sorry. Hwoarang, one of the best yellow range units in the game. This is one of the best range unit in the game at the moment. One of the best one because they still good, attacks very fast, very strong, very annoying to deal with. It's not OP in my opinion, but it's really good. Sometimes I get even 200 kills with them. It's a beautiful unit. Cannons S tier. Cannons is a very high risk, high reward. If your teammates doesn't defend you, you're doomed. If your team defends you or you play them on defense, I would recommend to play these bad boys on defense because you hide them, the enemy pushes, do a few shots, you get 50 kills already. They have such a nice amount of damage. Crazy, beautiful unit. Normally I would put them lower because no one really defends you, but this is a range tier list and they really deserve to be on the top. Houndsman, absolutely not. I think Houndsman fall really hard. Their number is pretty low, the dogs are not that strong neither. I'm gonna put them C. For a yellow range unit, these guys are pretty bad. Like, generally speaking, if you compare these guys with all the other ones, you get more value with these ones and these ones than this one. So, yeah, you can judge on a range tier list or infantry tier list, you can judge these units together. For example, Houndsmen, in my opinion, are weaker than Rata Marksman, or weaker than these guys for sure. So you can compare that, you really can. Even though it's a yellow tier list, it's not really fair to compare, you can do it. Because these guys are not that great, so you understand the point. You can compare, It's not really fair to compare a yellow with a green, yellow with a blue one, but you understand the point. These guys do worse than blue units, so meh. Shenji's been buffed, this is their best. Shenji's, you can throw more grenades now. The damage is really nice. There's a lot of shields in the game, you bombard them all. Shenji's been buffed, Shenji's are good. They deserve to be S tier. Flamethrowers, definitely S tier. This guys is the same like cannons. High risk, high rewards, but you burn anything. You got lower range with them, but you burn anything you touch. Spartans, Iron Reapers, Siladars, shields, doesn't matter. You put these guys there, you let them shoot those fire, you destroy anything in your path. Very good range unit. Pavis. Unfortunately, Pavis, I really love the way it looks. I try to make them work. I have that doctrine, which gives damage to more units. But unfortunately, Pavis crossbowmen are trash. Until they get buff, Pavis crossbowmen, you shouldn't touch them. Let them be. Falconetti just be. I think Falconetti kind of fall down. It's not that... It's pretty hard to use the unit. It's not the worst. It's just hard to use it. And you have the cannons now. The cannons are way better than Falconetti, man. Like, by far better than Falconetti. So, These guys, Falconetti, Gunners, Falconetti, whatever, just let them be. Tercios, just be. They've been buffed, and they're not that bad in my opinion. They're not so bad because you have the second skill which you can shot most units. But unfortunately, there are better other range units. Even Fusiliers, in my opinion, do better than Tercios. So, man, Tercios just an average unit. It's a yellow unit, so I would expect more from it. The fact that it performs less than Fire Archers or Fusiliers, I don't really like it, so just B. And then we got Rattan Marksman, no, Cavalry Rattans, whatever the name is, we're gonna put him D. These guys were really good before, and they can still do pretty well against heroes, but in ranged, nothing well. Range Cavalry is not good in the game. I said this before, I will keep saying this, they're not good in the game. Anyway, this is a range tier list. You can compare this with each other. It's pretty much makes sense. It's my tier list. If you don't agree, that's perfectly fine. You can create your own, God bless you. And I do this because you guys asked for it. Because normally I probably wouldn't. If you want to see another video, another tier list, infantry, tanks, shields, I don't know, I'm more than happy to do it. So anyway, I wish you a lovely Friday. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps. And I see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day.